Good morning, guys. I just wanted to come to you with some information, some department meeting information, just some things that you need to know and we need to know as we are focusing on this distance learning environment. One, please make sure that you take attendance every period, every day. That helps us to account for who is showing up to school, who is not showing up to school. If we have students who are consistently not showing up for school, please create that list and send it to myself so that I can get it into the right hands so that we can start making phone calls to understand why the students are missing class and why they are not present. Also, please make sure that your students do a quick survey of your students just to make sure that they all have what they need technologically in order to be successful in this current distance learning environment. If they're still having issues with the internet, if they're still having issues with their iPads, we need to know that information so that we can assist them. And of course, lesson plans, please make sure that you've uploaded your lesson plans into the OneDrive. For the most part, our lesson plans are pretty much done until the end of April. The plans that we have, and upload those into the OneDrive so that we will have that requirement done. This morning, we were introduced to Collegia. At the end of class, we're supposed to go over Collegia with the students so that they understand how to log in, how to get into the system, their logins, things like that, so that they're able to log in and get done what they need to get done. Please remain on the platform for the entire time that you're supposed to be there. We know that we have classes from 7:50 to 11:30. I'm sorry, to 10:55, I believe it is. And then there's a break until 11:30, in which, you're able to either have meetings or, of course, have lunch. And then we come back on at 1:30 to do the 7th period classes. Now, when that schedule changes, then we will make adjustments. But at this point, that is our schedule. And please make sure that we are on those times that we are supposed to be on. We do have a teacher planning day on April 10th. More information will come to talk about what that's going to look like, what that is going to entail, because as we have switched into this digital learning environment, we realize that we are changing, and so things are going to change, and so we just have to be flexible with those changes. Just a couple other things that I've noticed: make sure that all cameras are on, both student and teacher. We need to be able to see them. They need to be able to see us. So please make sure that your cameras stay on the entire time that you are in the classroom with them. I want to say we have done a really great job of jumping into this and giving it 100%. I'm very proud of you guys. I know we talked about it before we left and talked about all of the things that this type of environment bring, but I'm happy to say that I am excited about what I am seeing in the classrooms. Please make sure that you sign out of every session. So at the end of first block, make sure that you completely log out of your virtual classroom and log back in. What that does is that allows sort of a clean slate with the students who have come in and come out. And it makes sure that students can't just slide back in because they were just in your class. So make sure after every session you log completely out of your virtual classroom and log back in for the next session, which starts a complete new session for the students. If you have any questions about anything, of course, we have our group chats. So please send me group chat, anything like that. You can text me, of course, separately. Anything that comes to mind. Now, today this meeting was virtual, so I also need to do attendance as well as a survey. So in the link below, if you look in the little link box below this video, there is a Google form link. I need you to go to that Google form and complete it, giving me your first and last name and all that information, one that'll count for attendance. And then I need you to complete that Google form with the questions so that I can get a better idea of what you need in this now digital learning environment. As we know, our roles are changing and mine is changing. So I want to make sure that I am adjusting and still being as supportive and still being what you need in this particular time. If you have any questions or any follow-up things, please feel free to hit me up because I also have a virtual office. And if we need to meet in our virtual office so that I can show you things online or help you understand how to navigate, I have I'm more than able to do that. Any questions at this time, just give me a call.